Welcome back, y'all, to the Whiplash TV YouTube channel. Today I've got kind of some bad news, or I don't know, maybe it'll turn into good news. We'll talk about it. But the 2001 Chevy Silverado truck, it got hail damage on it. It got caught in the storm right here. I'm going to show y'all a little clip. And basically, this is even before it got to the very worst. You can just see the hail bouncing off the truck. There was a whole bunch of hail damage to it. It could have been worse, but it is still pretty bad. And I want to say this is probably as bad as I've had done to a vehicle of mine as far as hail damage goes. We're going to take a look at the damage, and today I'm going to give you the top 5 things that you should do after your vehicle gets hail damage. First off, a little disclaimer. Today what I'm giving you is just simply my personal advice of things to help you out. This is in no way, shape, or form legal advice for you. So I am not going to be held liable for any information that you use off of this video here today. Alright, now that we got that disclaimer out of the way, let's move on to number 1. The first thing to do is to inspect your vehicle for damage. Look over your vehicle for damage. Look for where the damage is at, how bad it is, what panels of the vehicle have been affected, and also you can even document the damage to your vehicle with pictures and videos. And usually now you can upload your videos and pictures when you submit your claim. When you're looking over your vehicle for damage, get on different angles, look at it from the side, even go up a little bit, look all over. Some damage will be easy to spot, but some other little dings, some of those only show up in certain lights and sunshine. If it's too much sun or if it's too shady, certain parts of the damage might not show up. Look for all the little ones because they're just as important as the big ones. Document the damage, take pictures and take videos of all the damage that you find. The second thing that you need to do is to start your claim right away. As soon as you've had a storm, as soon as you have inspected it for damage, go ahead and start your claim right away. If you've had a bad storm in your area, there could be potentially thousands of vehicles that have been affected by the same storm that yours was affected by. So get that claim started, because the later you wait, probably the further back in line you'll get pushed. If you have a bad storm, all the adjusters in your area are going to be bombarded with claims and vehicles to look at and see. So it's very important to get that claim started and get the ball rolling on getting your vehicle fixed. The third thing that you need to do is to prepare your vehicle for the adjuster to come look at it. Now, more likely than not, your vehicle is going to be dirty. It's just been through a storm. It's probably got dirt, maybe mud, maybe debris, leaves, pine straw, sticks, all sorts of potential things that are on your vehicle making it dirty. So think about this, okay? If your vehicle is dirty and if it is not clean, then the damage is not going to be easily seen. The adjuster is naturally going to want to give you a smaller check or a smaller amount, because that will also look good on their job. So having a dirty vehicle and having them pay out a smaller amount is going to shortchange you in the long run and not going to work out in your favor. So for example, on this truck, you know that on the hood, I already had some clear coat that was starting to come off of the hood, and the top of the vehicle gets the most damage usually in a hailstorm. Well, I'm going to show you something that I'm doing to my vehicle that will help show the damage. Alright, so here's the hood, and yes, this side looks a little different. I'll show you why here in a minute, but you cannot really see the damage where the clear coat is gone. When something is kind of like between shiny and flat, you're not going to be able to see all the damage. Now, to make any of this hail damage on this truck work in my favor, I need things replaced, such as this hood. I could use a fresh hood and I could use fresh paint. If the damage is bad enough, then it does not make sense to do PDR, or paintless dent repair. It would make sense to replace the entire hood, and then obviously it would have to be color coded, paint matched to the rest of the truck. So I'm going to show you now on this right hand side, I have already started doing a little bit of buffing on it. Now yes, it's going to need paint, it's going to need to be redone, possibly the hood replaced. So Brendan, why are you taking and buffing out a hood that has clear coat missing and all that? Well, let me buff off this polish over here and show you why. Look for damage as I buff this off. Now if we look over here, it's really hard to see any damage. You can see just a couple of dents, but it's really hard to see. We start looking over here, dent, 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 dent. You can start to see a lot more on this side where it's been lightly buffed. So before I buffed the hood, you couldn't really see all that damage. And the camera is only going to pick up so much, but I'm trying to show y'all stuff that you couldn't see before. Let's look on this side. See how it's hard to spot any damage over here? But as we go over here, look, right in here. Now over here you can spot the damage. So like I said, wash your car, and in some cases where it is needed, buff the vehicle if you need to get a good shine on it to see the dents and dings. Alright y'all, so check it out. You can see a bunch of damage up here, but this up here is still dirty and is not clean. So check this out. We'll clean this up. Use something that'll do some shine, something like a speed wipe, you know, detailer, something that's going to really make it shine and make these dents pop out. Now that it's clean, you can really start to see some of the damage up here on the roof. Let's take a closer look. So as you can see, this roof really got beat up pretty bad. It probably got the worst damage out of the entire truck. Some of these just even blow my mind a little bit. Like, look right here. You know that cab corner is tough on that radius. That's going to be some of the toughest metal to bend compared to something that's flat. And a good sized chunk of hail must have clobbered that right on the corner. Alright y'all, I'm going to buff out this side of the hood. I'll go ahead and fast forward it, put a little bit of music behind it, so that way y'all don't have to sit here with me the entire time. But I'm going to buff this out real quick and show y'all a little before and after. So now, having even this done, I've seen some dents in some areas here that I didn't see before. Let me go ahead and finish that part of the hood, and then we'll take a look at the whole thing. Alright, now I've got this side of the hood done. Let's take a look. You can already see some spots where there's some dents and dings up in here. There's one. There's some. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. So now we're able to see some dents on this half of the hood that we couldn't see before. All right, so now step number 3 is done. The vehicle's clean. You can see all the damage. You've got it nice and visible for the adjuster. On to step number 4. Do your best to meet with the adjuster. Try to line up your schedule and his or hers, whoever the adjuster is, to where y'all can meet at the vehicle at the same time. This is, of course, if you have the vehicle with you and it's not so damaged that it's at a body shop or something like that. If it's at a body shop, then hopefully somebody will go out there with the adjuster and look at the vehicle with them. When a good body shop does not do that, then it leads to a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of supplemental add-ons, and a lot of runaround and a lot of wasted time. So if you have the vehicle in your possession, or if it's at, let's say, even the towing place, go meet the adjuster at the vehicle so that you can be sure to show them all the damage. Pictures and videos that you've uploaded will help out, but that doesn't always show everything. So there's nothing like meeting with them in person. An insurance company will just give you a check and will not require you to fix your vehicle. I encourage y'all to do the right thing and take that money and use it to fix your vehicle. More times than not, the right thing to do in your situation will be to fix the vehicle rather than pocket the money. So that leads me to step number 5, which is take your vehicle to a PDR place or a body shop. The paintless dent repair company or the body shop is going to be able to see more damage than what you can even spot just with your own eye without their special lighting and everything on it and their professional attention to detail, or even what a body shop can find and spot. Then after the paintless dent repair shop or the body shop finds the extra damage, they will do a supplement that they will send in to your insurance company, and then that will make up the difference between what the adjuster said it was going to cost and then now what the actual cost is going to be to fix the vehicle. This is another reason why you should fix your vehicle and not just simply take a check that the insurance company writes you. The amount that an adjuster is going to give you in the form of a check is always going to be below what a body shop or a paintless dent repair shop estimate is going to be to fix your vehicle. I really appreciate y'all for watching. Please hit that thumbs up on the video. Also, consider subscribing to the channel and ringing that notifications bell. Leave me a comment down below if any of this information was new information to you, or if it was helpful information to you. I would love to hear from y'all and some of the situations that you faced and some of the hail damage situations that you've had where it was really bad, or you had a good experience or a bad experience, or the damage totaled out your vehicle, or what happened. I'd be really interested to hear y'all's stories about hail damage and insurance adjusters and all that. Drop it down in the comment below. Y'all have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next video.